Okay, well, I'm at Universal Studios Florida because I promised you as soon as the crepe place opened, I would check it out. And it opened yesterday, but I just found out this morning, yay. Alright, we'll get to the crepes, but first, Halloween Horror Nights merchandise has finally made it to the Universal Studios store. $24, some retro merch, the correct dates. These are the standard mask prices. $28 for this. $28 for the 1999 Halloween Horror Nights, my first ever Halloween Horror Nights. Don't remember almost any of it, but I was there. $28 for this Fright Nights with the correct date. And that's it in the Universal Studios store this year for Halloween Horror Nights. No big setup or anything like that. It'll be back next year, I'm sure. But there is some retro merch for the 30th anniversary of this place. The Born Storetacular, officially known as a Five and Dime, has monster merchandise, but no Halloween Horror Nights merchandise this year. And here we are at the Central Park Crêpes. Again, I read a tweet this morning about it being open, and then I saw that it was sent yesterday, and somehow I didn't see it till this morning. But also a bummer, it looks like they're not open yet. Waiting for the shoot to be finished so I can start mine. Alright, so this started as strictly me going to get a crepe, but it's turned into a mini update. There's something new as of this morning to show you in the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. But first, like I promised, the crepes. And there's no shortage of a line here. Alright, so we are in line for Hagrid's Magical Creature Crepe Adventures. It's 90 degrees and it's hot outside, but I'm just standing here in line for a crepe. I think we're on day number 11. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this show since I've been standing here in line. I hope that one day I shall get to the end of the line, and you know, it's not that bad. I'm just kidding. Of course, naturally, it's shorter than when I started. It was down there and around that way. Oh well. It's just because it's new. I honestly like this show better in Hollywood on the stage rather than kind of in the middle of New York. It seems more fitting in Hollywood. Obviously, there's no guest participation in the show anymore. You can't dance with Marilyn for obvious safety concerns. But that would definitely violate the 6-foot rule, but still a good show. Although the director just sounds angry today. Nice. It's a little dark in there, but look at that, so nice. This looks like a good place to have this crepe. Once again, here it is. Accidentally in love. What the heck does that mean? It's if you're wondering, it's right over here in La Bamba, which is right next to Central Park Crêpes. Sorry, that's Cafe La Bamba, in case we just usually call it La Bamba. And you can get a mimosa. The mimosa bar is still open. One last shot of this, because I'm a crepe, I'm a loser. What the hell am I doing here? Okay, one more joke to make sure people unsubscribe. Friends don't mean a thing, then she orders me a crepe. Anyone still watching yet? I didn't think so. Alright, so enough of me pretending I can sing, which I clearly cannot. How is it? Well, I thought it'd be a little messy. It really isn't. if you're careful at all. But it's really good. It's really tasty. It's an excellent choice, sir. Thank you. And yeah, I'll definitely have another one of these. I'll definitely be coming back for this in the future. Maybe not when the line is as long as it was, but still definitely worth it. Alright, in my first experience, it did get a little bit messy at the end, but I mean, definitely manageable. It's, no, if a little kid eats one of these, no guarantees. But, I mean, one wipe of a napkin and that's taken care of, so. But very, very, very delicious. And again, highly recommended. A really great addition to the park. Alright, well, until I tilted it sideways and it just dripped all over me. So be careful of that. I'd say put a napkin under here and you'll be fine. Don't make the newbie mistake I just made. Oh. Just a reminder that the Blues Brothers do appear here, but thankfully only the Blues Brothers happens in this area at this point, because Sing It has sung it and it's gone. R.I.P. I guess. Continuing on vlog, The Unexpected Journey. God, who set the Ponomatic on 11 today? Well, I don't know if this is gonna gain more subscribers or lose them, but puns are happening and I hope you enjoy them. I know at least one person who does. But there's something that just was added to the tribute store today, so let's check it out. Oh, and thanks to Kyle from View from the Cheap Seats for putting this out in Twitter, because I wouldn't have gotten in here otherwise. I still love that big turning wheel and the awesome shadow over here. But, oh, this is new to me as well. I mean, this is stuff that they sell every year for Halloween Horror Nights, but I don't believe this was in this room until now. But we're here to see the Franken mold. Again, thanks to Kyle from View from the Cheap Seats for pointing this out this morning. This was just added. I've never seen one of these outside of Disney's Animal Kingdom. And as much as I kind of want to do this, I have no use for plastic Frankenstein's monster. So, I don't think I'm going to do it, sorry. But it is here. It does take Apple Pay and credit cards and cash and maybe body parts because it's, you know, Franken mold. But it does accept different payment options. I don't know how long it takes, but it's new here in the tribute store. And apparently there's another one also coming soon. Another mold. Maybe the Bride of Frankenstein. Alright, so it's kind of correct. It's not new, but it's new since I was here on opening day. And
we had these last year.
Yeah, it's a product that we see every year, but it just hasn't been in here yet. Skelly cake. Okay. Looks more like ice cream to me, but $50 if you want a Skelly cake. Christmas, get out of my Halloween. Can't wait till I come back with my A7S III and I'll be able to show you all the stuff in way more detail. I guess I could turn on a light, but I just don't really want to do that. Still rumored to be another room over here. I don't know. It's been open for a while. Oh yes, and if you were wondering earlier, the face coverings since the beginning are still 6 each and 20 for 4, regardless of what's on it. The third room is still coming eventually, and also the graphic that was posted in here, the poster that was poking fun of Mickey's Not So Scary being canceled, that got removed unfortunately because I guess Disney didn't think it was funny. This was the original extended queue for Mummy. It hasn't been set up as an extended queue in probably a long time. The reason why it's set up outside right now is because the tribute store is the extended queue normally for Mummy. But this time of year it's not usually as busy, and it probably isn't, but you know, social distancing makes lines longer. Not more people in it, they're just longer. Let's just take a moment and enjoy this view. Now it really does look like an abandoned warehouse. Maybe Beetlejuice did it. But whatever it is, yeah, it's great to see it closed. Sorry. Also, the coins that go in here are for Give Kids a World Village, which is a great organization that you should check out. I was supposed to make a video with them, but it was the holidays, and then it was right after the holidays, and then COVID, so hasn't happened. So throw some coins in here if you have any. Apparently there's a shortage in the country, which is bizarre to me, but I mean, I don't use cash pretty much any time. In fact, most of the time I use Apple Pay. And this was from the Beetlejuice show. Universal wanted to make sure to keep it, but they did not keep the graveyard snacks. Unfortunately, they rethemed it, which is a bummer. Yes, I know, they kept this snack cart over here, which isn't being used right now. Wow, this Strek 4D actually has the extended queue working. I don't ever see this outside of Halloween Horror Nights. Oh, the ever popular annual pass holder pins and magnets. Remember, it is pass holder appreciation days going on right now at Universal Orlando. Looks like it's time for the Beat Builder show. I could be showing you that. You can see hundreds of videos about that. It is a little abbreviated, and obviously there's no audience participation like there used to be, but still a good show. This was originally here in 1999 as, 2010, wow, as Death Drums, or at least it's a version of it. Even though Fast and Furious is not open right now, awesome. I mean, it's terrible. The gear shop, or the custom gear shop, is open. I swear I had this when I was a kid, but I didn't know what I was doing, and I don't think I put it together properly because I was really little. But it's kind of cool. Still don't really know how an engine works because I don't care. Unfortunately, Wax Vin Diesel is still not here. Also, if you come here and you can't find Diagon Alley, at least for now, there's a map here that'll help you. Or just follow people in. I'm gonna make a quick stop here at what I still call Bill and Ted, but it's really the Fear Factor Stadium. Because I want to let you know a couple things. Also, there's no smoking area here, it's over here. Right over here next to what used to be the Amity restrooms. Before you go in, there are hand sanitizing, which are automatic so you don't have to touch them, on each side. One over here, and one over here. So in addition to being a U-rest area, during inclement weather, this is also an area where guests can come in and take shelter from the rain. Well, obviously still being socially distant because, as you can see, there are plenty of seats in here. And obviously the hand sanitizing stations are both sides of the theater. I think they took this off at one point and it was just white, and they put this back on recently. I remember being here in 2010 and seeing it, but I haven't seen it until recently, so leave a comment if you know what I'm talking about, or if I'm just, wrong. I've yet to see this thing work perfectly, but thankfully Universal has turned off the audio. I have seen these before with the audio on, and oh my gosh, the audio is extremely annoying. Alright, so if you want to see the trolls and get a picture, this is the area where they appear. You'll see them walk into the U-rest area, but you need to come over here in Central Park, in this area where the social distance markers are, to actually see the trolls. Also, these bags, these urban packs, $26.95 here in the park. I bought mine from Amazon because they were out of stock at the time. Highly recommended. There's a lot of places to put things in here. And yeah, I might as well put my Amazon link in the description, But if you're in the park, definitely buy one in the park. If you can't make it to the park and you want a bag, And of course you can come in here to Battery Park. If you're not familiar, Battery Park. Just so you're aware, this is the smoking area, so if you don't like cigarettes, maybe not your best choice, but it is a choice if you are caught out in the rain and have nowhere else to go. When it's not being used as an extended queue, don't do that. What they're doing, don't do that. When it's not being used as an extended queue, you can use this as a shelter from the rain occasionally if it's set up to be that, but normally it's an extended queue. If that is not available, you may be able to go into Monster Cafe. Once again, if it's available, it may be used as a rain shelter in the summer. Sadly, it is currently closed to guests for food. And in case I missed some, they'll be on the screen. I'll just put both parks on screen for the areas where you may be able to seek shelter from the rain. Right now I'm getting both a battery warning and a high temperature warning on my camera, so it may be a good time to stop recording. So this video ended up being a lot longer than I expected. So once again, awesome for crepes. If you have not subscribed, please do turn on notifications, ding. And thanks for watching this video all the way through, and please exit through the gift shop. Click on the link below to see my Patreon page. This video is sponsored by my patrons. And again, it is a Saturday, so it's a little more busy than it has been. So don't forget also, if you come here, that the lines may look longer than they actually are because social distancing makes them longer.